Hello everyone, and welcome to a game you probably have not heard of, or at least if you've heard of it, you haven't seen it probably in years. This is a game that I have not personally sat down and played in a really long time, even though I've owned it since my freshman year in high school. I played it a lot in high school, but you guys might be like, what game is this, Ember Fox? What game have you bestowed upon our viewing? I don't know. The game is called Resident Evil Outbreak for the PlayStation 2. That's right, I have a PlayStation 2. That's right, and I'm recording a video for you guys on a PlayStation 2. Now, my capture card can record on a PlayStation 2, but it doesn't have mic input thing, so that's a fun little bit there. So I figured, why not play good old Resident Evil Outbreak on a map that I'm pretty decent at playing on, because I don't know, I guess I just am. So we're gonna hit O, or the circle button, for information on the map. I have completed this thing to 61 fucking %. I have played as Kevin, Jim, George, David, Alyssa, and Yoko. Now, all these characters you guys will see in a minute. I have clearly played the absolute crap out of this game. I've unlocked all the all the levels. I can read them off to you guys if you want. Wild Things is where you're in a zoo. And it says, we were foolish enough to think the zoo might provide refuge, but all that greeted us were approaching footsteps that shook the earth. Oh yeah, that's right. Underbelly, you're in a subway station, and you're trying to get out of it. In the station, we caught our breath, but it wasn't long before we could feel them watching. All we could do was await the inevitable. Flashback, which is the one we're going to play. An abandoned building in a foggy forest. It's a hospital. All around us were the echoes of some forgotten tragedy. Enveloped in evil, we pressed onward. Then we have Desperate Times, one of my least favorite maps personally. As wave after wave of undead surrounded the city's last bastion of justice and hope, the time had come for the ultimate decision. It's actually a pretty fucking hard level. Then you have End of the Road, which is the last level. The countdown to destruction had begun, yet hope remained. As confusion and anarchy tore the city apart, the time had come to stand up and fight. And then you have the games that you unlock every time you beat the game. You get different games. The one thing that I liked about Resident Evil Outbreak was not only its opening theme, because it's fucking beautiful. And I'll actually put a link to a video that has the entire song out for you guys. I'll put it in the description. But this one doesn't follow the main story of any of the regular Resident Evil characters, like Jill Valentine, or I think it's Chris Redfield's, Leon S. Kennedy. Doesn't follow any of their doesn't follow it really. It doesn't have the characters in it, but there are mentions of those characters in the game, which is fucking awesome. Even in Desperate Times, you can find a reference to Leon. In this one, you don't find any, really. But this is file number 2, which means it's the second Outbreak game. I have the first one, but I hate playing it because it's fucking AIDS. The controls suck for the first one. Second one, the controls are a little bit more refined, and they're easier to remember. But I had to go through and play a little bit of the training to remember all the controls and what everything meant. But anyway, this game ties into all the other Resident Evil games. I don't know if it ties into the 7th one, actually, because I haven't played the 7th one. I played the 6th one, but I never finished it. And 5 was just... it was terrible. But this one ties in with the Raccoon City incident, which is where this whole thing takes place. So this one, you're in the Arcade Mountains, which is referenced in Resident Evil 4 in the beginning sequence. And I've always loved zombie games, and Resident Evil was the first zombie game besides Halo that I played. And the Flood is kind of a zombie, alright? Shut up. If you're like, Ember Fox, no, it's fucking not. Well, yes, it kind of is. So, enough talking. Let's get to the episode. At least the part I want to play. Now there isn't exactly a story for this game. You're just putting a bunch of scenarios, which is fine. But it kind of does tie into a little bit of a story, but it doesn't really matter what order you play them in. So we're just gonna go on flashback, which is which is my favorite map because it's very pleasing to me aesthetically. So let's go ahead and do this. Now here are the characters. I'm probably gonna do like an entire intro sequence into the game, and then I'll make that a video. I'll upload it, and then I'll do this. So this is character select. This character is named Kevin. He's age 31 and he's a police officer. His height is 182 centimeters, weight is 89 kilograms. He has a high quality handgun from the start. It's actually a really good handgun, but it's hard to find ammo for it unless you're playing in desperate times. The character that we are going to be playing as is Mark, and he's a security guard. He's age 52, height 185 centimeters, so he's about my height. And he weighs 101 kilograms. And he is strong with melee weapons. Yeah, he's strong with them, but they don't last very long with him. Jim, who's a character I personally don't really like playing as, he's 24, about 3 years older than me. His height, he's 176 centimeters, weight 70 kilograms, I think. Yeah, it's kgs, kilograms, right? Yeah. He'll rarely be attacked by enemies. This is kind of true, but like when you're alone in a room and you're this character, enemies will attack you. But if there's like another character around with you, guys will know what I mean when I play the game. Then he won't be attacked as often or as much. And he also has this stupid ability called Play Dead, which spreads your infection rate. And you guys will know what I mean when I play the game. You have George, whose age is 39, height 179 centimeters, weight 79 kilograms. He can create many types of medicines. He's a good character to play as if you're a more experienced player, because he can create the antivirus. If you get all three herbs, the red herb, blue herb, green herb. I don't think they have the gold herb in this one. No, that's Resident Evil 4. So yeah, they don't have that in this game. But he can mix all of them together with his medicine kit, and he can take the antivirus, and he can also distribute them out to the other characters, which you get to choose your character, and then you get to choose a partner, and then you get to choose another partner, and they'll follow you around for the map. It's really cool. Then you have my personal favorite, who is David. He's not ever seen in any of the other games, at least that I've seen. No one knows his age. He's a plumber. And this guy's a doctor, this guy's a subway staff, in case I didn't say that. He can create new weapons with tools. He can, but they generally aren't that good. He's actually kind of a badass character, but he's for really experienced players who are probably playing on a higher difficulty, such as like normal. I played on easy because it's been a while since I played this, and hard is just stupidly hard. Like there's barely ever any ammo. It's like Dead Space Impossible mode, but with like less ammo and next to no healing items. Then you have Alyssa. She's a reporter. Her age is 28. Her height is 176 centimeters. Her weight is 62 kilograms. I don't know what that means for all you other people who are not living in the United States, but I am not good with that unit of measurement. I think it's like, was it the metric system? Yeah, metrics, I think. She's a master of unlocking things. She is, but it takes fucking forever. I also unlocked a suit for her, which is Type B. It's not a very good outfit. Then you have Yoko, one of my personal favorite characters to play as. Her age is 20. She's a year younger than me. Her height is 163 centimeters. Weight is 58 kilograms. She can hold more items at once. Yeah, she has an extra inventory slot, which is so useful. And, like, she's a good character to play as if you're a beginner and you're just running around. I got her the Japanese swimsuit outfit. Don't judge me. I can already feel you judging me. If there's a PlayStation 2 game that has that swimsuit in the game, you can bet your ass I'm going to fucking equip it on my character. And plus, she's 20, so it's okay. Then you have Cindy, who's a character I don't play as very much, actually. But she's a very good supportive character, especially if you're playing on harder difficulties. She's one of the characters you want to keep around. So, like, if you're playing on a hard difficulty, and say you're playing, like, on Wild Things, she's a really good character, because I think she starts out with a unique item. but she'll always follow your character around, unless you are Alyssa or I think Jim. No, she'll still follow you around for Jim. She really likes to follow male characters. Like that's the thing is they put this into the game, and it's such a cool fucking feature. You can even talk to the characters with commands, which is really cool. Anyway, she's 24. She's a waitress, and she's 175 centimeters. I don't remember how tall that is. Weight is 64 kilograms. She can heal her friends. She has this item that stops bleeding. It's basically just a napkin, but don't tell her that. She's a really good character, great supporting character, but she's really weak when it comes to attacking. So she's basically your support mage or cleric character. Or in this case, she could be like that one chick in Goblin Slayer who's a priestess. You know which one I'm talking about. If you watch the first episode, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. She's not very strong with attacks, but if you give her guns, she's pretty decent with them. That's another feature in this game. You can actually give your partners guns and weapons and healing items. You can even ask them to use it, because some characters will and will not use certain items or healing items. Some will follow you, but not all of them will follow you. Like Kevin, if you have Kevin on your team, for example, he will not follow you for shit. He's such a piece of crap, it's annoying. Mark will, because he's a security guard. He's a cool guy. But fucking Kevin is a douchebag when you play with him, because he's always out for himself and he always uses healing items. It's annoying. Jim, always out for himself, sticks with the group, but flees when there's danger. George stays around and tries to be helpful, but he ends up getting in the way. David kind of goes off and does his own thing, but if you're in the area, he'll follow you around for a bit, and then he'll just walk off. Alyssa, she likes to kind of explore around a bit. She'll follow you around if you're a stronger male character, like if you're David, she'll follow you around. Or if you're Mark, she'll follow you around. Or if you're Kevin, she might follow you around a little bit, but she won't follow you around a whole lot. But Yoko pretty much follows everyone. She doesn't discriminate. She's a good character to have. She also has an item, which is called the Lucky Charm or Lucky Pendant or something. Anyway, it keeps enemies... basically, it ups your luck in the game, which means, certain enemies might not see you or hear you or attack you. She's really useful in Wild Things and in... I've used her in a lot of games. I've used her in this, so... she's a really good character to have in your party, so... for this scenario, we're going to go as Mark, because I haven't completed this game with Mark's ending. There's also multiple different endings for each character, and this is one of my most favorite games because it gave you choices. Like, you can literally let all of your partners die, and you can just be the one who fights everything alone. But the problem with playing as Mark is you cannot hide anywhere, really. I don't even know if you can hide under beds as this character, because he's such a big and bulky guy. He can also take a few more hits than everyone else, but not very much. He's an old guy. But they all have their own powers and stats and shit, which is really cool. A couple of them even have their own attacks and combos. Like David here, he gets his own knife attacks. He can throw wrenches and shit. It's really cool. Alyssa gets a critical shot, just like Kevin does, which is if you're aiming long enough at an enemy and, like, say the enemy's attacking someone else. What Kevin will do is he'll aim at him, and then, like, he'll get into, like, a shooting stance, and then he'll shoot him once, and it'll kill the enemy, because he aims for the head. He's, like, one of the only characters here who has actual gun experience. So, how many hours have I actually put into this game? I want to know. This is the title screen. The game came out in 2004. That was a long time ago. I was still in elementary school when this game came out. But I was given this game by a really cool dude in high school who didn't have a PlayStation 2 anymore, and I asked him if he had any, and he said, yeah, I do. And then he's like, here, just borrow him for a while, and he ended up just giving him to me because I liked him so much. I liked him too. He was a cool dude. But him and I didn't really hang out a whole lot after he gave me the games, because I think he moved away. But thank you, Robert, wherever you are. You gave me one of my most favorite games. This game is in my top 20s, top 20 games, and it holds its place at, I think, yeah, it's at number 5 of my top top 20. So that should tell you how good this game is. So let's go to collection. Yeah, I think it tells you how much time you spent on the game. But keep in mind, this is also one of my memory cards that I was able to find. So this one's probably my secondary one, because my blue one, which is like a clear blue one, because memory cards had cool fucking designs and shit. But this is my clear red one, which was my secondary. My main one shows that I have over 70 hours of gameplay put into this fucking game. And I can't find it for the life of me, but I loved fucking playing it. It was so much fun. Anyway, what this does is it shows you character illustrations. This one shows you the costumes you can buy, and all the costumes are expensive. And with the female characters, the more revealing it is, the more expensive it is. Like this one's for Alyssa. She's wearing these are street clothes basically, and this is a more revealing outfit. Like for Cindy, the one I'm trying to unlock is her in a Playboy bunny outfit, kind of. Don't judge me, okay? I can feel you judging me just by looking at the screen. You're like, Amber Fox, you're such a pervert. I'm not, okay? I'm trying to unlock literally all these, and also it's really hard to get points in this game, because the online function for this game has been gone since probably 2007. But anyway, you can also unlock costumes for NPCs, and those are considerably less. It also has some ending sequences, and this one, I think it gives you, I think it unlocks a certain outfit. You can also unlock movies, which is like all the scenes, and you can actually watch the entire game through movie sequences and flashbacks and all that. But basically, you unlock these by watching endings, and it's like sometimes it'll show you like character backgrounds, stuff like that. But it also shows scenes from the game. So these are the songs, and these are extras. I think the hard difficulty is now available. I already bought it. You have to actually buy these. And it really sucks that you have to buy them, but this is where loot crates got their start. No, I'm kidding. I should not disrespect this game by doing that. How do I go to see how much? Oh, I go to character log, right? Or was it just on character log? Yeah, here we are. Single play data. Alright, so this one says that I have 17 hours and 45 minutes. My total score is 13,521 points. My character usage, who's my favorite? Yoko. It says it right there. Yoko at 33%. Distance traveled is 56,593 miles. Survival rate is 45. I have a very low survival rate. These are conditions that I usually keep during the game. Game clear average infection rate is 73%, and I have not been able to get past that. But this shows how many items you use, no number of hits with weapons, stuff like that. Saved dying player, which means saved people, the other characters. Why is it so blurry? Holy shit! Sorry, I had to fix that. That was because I have to steal some glances at that. But anyway, before I go to bed, I'm gonna record an entire fucking game. That should be fun. It's 5:47 in the morning, by the way, and I have not gotten any sleep because I've been working on something I'm writing for someone. Anyway, these I think show you the these show you the what do you mean I haven't fucking played wild things on this profile? Are you bullshitting me? I know for a fucking fact I've completed it. It's normal. Oh god, I was about to have a fucking heart attack. I beat this with Yoko? Really? It only took me 44 minutes. That's actually pretty good. Very hard has not been unlocked in that. I've actually seen people play it on that, but I had to watch Japanese channels because the servers are actually still open over there for this game, which is kind of surprising. But you have to buy a region PS2 and all that shit. But very hard is insanely difficult. There are no healing items. And if there are, you save them until you're literally crawling on the ground, dying. So let's see. Let's go to flashback real quick. And I've cleared it 7 times. Took me 47 minutes last time. Highest score is 1,197 points on normal. Really? I cleared it 6 times on this. Oh, it shows you the amount of times you cleared it on each difficulty. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, it shows that I did it with a bunch of other characters. I cleared it on normal with Jim. God, I've never been able to beat this fucking level on hard. It is damn near impossible. It shows you how many. Oh, it shows you how many times you've actually played it on the memory card. Okay, that's kind of cool. This shows you like all the stuff you obtained that has to do with the story. And yeah, I beat this on normal, right? Yeah. Why did it say 3 of 5 times? Probably because I died. But anyway, this is a game I've been really wanting to put on the channel for a while because it's such a good fucking game. And I don't see people playing it because they don't have it. I guess they don't have it for PC or something. I don't know. It's a really good game, and what I wanted to put on my channel is older games that don't get a whole lot of light these days. But this game has some of the greatest fucking music and the creepiest fucking atmosphere. I remember when I'd come home from being at school, I would literally look forward to playing my PlayStation 2 because of this game. Now, Robert gave me a couple of other games too. He gave me Raw Danger. He gave me... there's this one game that I hated that he gave me, and it was so fucking garbage. It was a bowling game, and oh my god, it was like it had to do with girls in bikinis, but it was just a terrible game. Controls were absolute trash. But anyway, I played this game mostly with Yoko. So the other you can also, I think you can also unlock other characters too. I don't know if you can. It says others, but it's cool that it shows you everything. And this was just a game I really enjoyed playing when I was younger. So I hope that you guys will actually enjoy that we're going to play this on the channel. I'm going to try to couple this in with because right now you guys know. What was I doing on continue? Let's just check it out. I think I was doing something. There's no scenario saved data present. Please press any button. Yeah, I thought there would actually be something, but no. Oh, it's because I was playing on my blue memory card. Fuck. I wish I could find it. I have so much game data and so much time put into that fucking memory card. I find it funny that my memory card holds I think what is it, 16 kilobytes, I think. But I put so much work into that fucking memory card. It's not even funny. Like literally every game I've ever owned is on that fucking memory card. And see, I like when I play Devil May Cry. I also have Devil May Cry. I have a lot of fucking Japanese games, but I just liked this game a lot. So I'm gonna upload this video, and then I'm gonna upload the next video, and it's gonna be Flashback, which is a personal favorite map of mine. So I hope you guys will be around to watch it with me, and not watch it, but play it. Watch me play it. Does that work? Yeah, it should work. Hope you guys enjoyed this little fill-in of Resident Evil Outbreak, because it's not a game I've seen a whole lot of gameplay for, and when I do, there aren't very many tutorials for this game. But I'll link an original, no, not the original, the opening song for you guys. It's an opening title theme. It's a good song. You guys, if you guys don't like the song, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's beautiful. Just the composition is amazing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this fill-in video for Resident Evil Outbreak. And yes, I will be playing all my old Resident Evil games on this channel. So be ready for that shit, boy. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye!